Hello everybody and welcome back to Roehrick Life. It's been a while. Alright everybody, so if you are watching this means that I have a backlog of videos, and so you will not be disappointed ever again. I can't make that promise. We have decided to take on an RV again. Not the same way we did before, and not the same kind of RV as we did before. So we did a camper trailer this time, and we have basically hopes to just use it as a traveling bedroom for the most part. We have a few different little mini VKs this year, and we were just like, instead of spending 250 bucks every night, every time we want to go somewhere, maybe we'll just get kind of a cheaper camper and something that we can utilize, but then also maybe a project. Well, did we find a project? So let me introduce you to our newest camper. Yeah, let me show you it. So we have a 1998 Wanderer Light by Thor. Doesn't look too bad. 12 years newer than the mobile home we had. It's had its issues, and it still has some. So there has been repairs made, and this side they've reinforced with some screws and caulked it as well as they could, I guess. It does have an awning that kind of works, has some issues itself, and was put away wet. Tires are newer, those look really good. The previous owners had bought it to kind of use it as a spare bedroom for guests. In this corner they removed the valance inside and discovered that it was rotting or whatever, and so they opened it up. I'll show you that in a second. But once they discovered that, they didn't want a project, they didn't want to do anything to this, and so they wanted to sell it, and I got a pretty good deal on it. For this year, our hope is to get this thing sealed up, just kind of some minor things done to it just to make it usable, like I said, for a mobile bedroom in essence. So here is a double bunk area for the kids. Here it is. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, I guess. So this is the corner that they opened up. So like I said, they took the valance off here and they discovered that it was soft or something, and they started opening it up and removed all the insulation in the paneling here and discovered how much water damage and rot and all that. So they didn't want to deal with that, which I don't blame them. And so it'll be definitely a bigger project than we maybe wanted, but we're going to take it on. So you can see there's a small tub shower here. I can actually stand up in it. Hello. Small sink, and obviously a small toilet and a little bit of cabinetry here. So, but everything works. They have LED lights in here, and the fan works. And then there also is, they have a AC unit portable AC that they kind of have built in here, and it exhausts out the bottom, and that's all screened in, so that's good. That's what we're working with. What do you guys think? I mean, we don't really have time to do anything too crazy with it, to use it for when we need to use it for, and why we bought it for this year. So I think we're just gonna kind of run with it for the most part. So I got a little bit of help here today. Asher is with me. Probably looks a little different and bigger since the last time he was in a video. It's been that long, people. All right, so today we want to get these mattress pads off the bed and out. So we're gonna throw those valance right above this window and that window, and there's a loose one sitting here. So those are gonna go in the dumpster, and then all these seat cushions here are gonna go in the dumpster as well, because we are just gonna put at least a full, it will fit a full for sure, but we think we're gonna probably try to squeeze a queen mattress in even right now. Like, it's only like that much difference between queen's a little bit bigger, but I think we can just kind of squeeze it in. We'll find out. But We just want to have a bed that goes across here instead of going like dining room converting. We just want to have a bed and not always be a bed.
And we also want to have a TV up here.
Oh, do we? But so yeah, so we're gonna have a bed in here, so we'll just put a piece of plywood down. Then we are going to get some new foam and make the kids some new mattresses for that, because these have had water sit on them and like the cases have had stuff on them. So we're just gonna chuck them and start fresh on that. And then anything else in here like that we don't need, we're gonna throw, because we are, like I said, going to use this as is for this year as much as possible. Like here, there was some water damage and they replaced this wall. They actually covered up a window. There's a window still there that I didn't even realize until now, because I was having Asher open the one below here so you can see this one, and I was having him crawl back and open that one, and then I went outside because it was catching on something, and then I realized that there is a window behind that board. And you can kind of see that, I don't know if this will come across, but this is a little saggy. Oh, you can probably see that light moving. Oops, fixing my hands in the way. So I think you can see that. But this has had water damage.
I could also see that.
You can. So this has had water damage, and so
my sunglasses up here.
There's water damage throughout. So like this is a thing we gotta address soon here, and getting a bed in here and getting more foam, make some mattresses for the kids' beds. There's not too much that absolutely has to be done before we can use it, just for what we need to use it for this year. But that's kind of like the big thing, just to get through this year and so we can utilize it. So let's get these mattresses out of here. I'm gonna load them up in the trailer, and there's a dumpster down the road here, so I think we're gonna go see if we can get them thrown into there. Otherwise we'll just get them in the trailer for now and I'll chuck them later. So
you go first. Besides that, I really like. I'll get this cushion.
right, you got that one?
Yeah. Whoa!
Right, here.
I love doing this thing. I'm doing this is fun. I don't know how to release him.
You can get out.
I said I don't want him in here. That's heavy.
Good job. High five.
I'm doing this. Now I'll put it up so it doesn't fall. Well, we could actually keep that screw. Look. Hey, Dad, these two screws, these are the same ends. Dad, look, they're the same ends.
Yep.
You could drill these into mud even.
Into mud?
Yeah. And you could even do these screws into mud too. Oh, well, why does it come opening?
Because you put the blind in and then you close it and it holds it in.
Oh, then when you don't want the blind in, you open it up.
Yep, and you pull it out. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa! for now.
Alright, so we got all those brackets and screws and everything out from around these windows.
And I got a huge pile of them.
So right here, this wall is hard. You can hear that. Now it's just the, don't kick it, crazy kid. Alright, so like this is all soft though. So like I could put my hand through it. Like it's all bubbly and soft, and so I'm not sure how we're going to...
Yeah, I could punch a hole in that.
You could punch a hole, but don't touch it. Alright, so I don't know. To use it for this year, I think I might have to kind of do what I want to do above the kids' beds and just put like a piece of paneling across this whole thing, and so like kind of repair the bad spot here, repair this area, but then just put like a 2 foot or however tall it is between the window and there all the way across here, and just put paneling up just so there's something clean and not the old nasty stuff that's soft to put a mattress against for now.
Oh, there's tons of these on here.
Still me. Perfect. And beetles?
Mm-hmm. Woo!
Alright. High five.
What's getting cold?
Alright, so that's it. Got everything out. Everything's in the dumpster. So we're going to do a quick little repair here on this open spot from the previous owners that opened this up, and then that's when they decided to sell it. We are going camping up in, well, we're going to go to Duluth, but we're going to be actually up in northern Wisconsin in the Ashland area. And we're just going to kind of be boondocking at some family's property. So we are just putting up some paneling temporarily. We're just kind of making it usable for right now. And we're kind of doing it last minute because I haven't had time. So we're leaving today, but I'm just going to put up some paneling at least up to here. We'll see what happens. But I got to put in a support here. And I know this is overkill, but I got a 2x4 here. So I'm just going to run that up around this window and stuff, and then have something to secure the paneling to on this side. I thought we'd kind of bring you along for this part of it, and maybe we'll bring you along for the trip itself. Yeah, so Asher's here helping me. We have our ear protection because I got to grind off a couple, there's like a screw and some staples and stuff from outside that I got to grind off and then put this in. So, come along and let's do it. Yeah, let's stay back a little bit. Do you have your goggles?
Huh?
Do you have your goggles?
Were they up there? Cause
you might want them, because there's going to be sparks. Oh, I need the other board. Can you bring me that board, bud? Notch this up. Let's go see if this will fit. Alright, that'll do. Alright, so got some support boards in here. This one's superficial more or less, but this corner piece is all rotten. Like I said, this is just a temporary fix, just so we can use it and don't have to worry about the kids poking a screw or something. And then we're going to throw a mattress in here, and so we just wanted this paneling as like a reinforcement of just so it's got something clean and we don't have to worry about a soft spot and a screw or something poking through. So I'll kind of show you it once it's done here, but you can kind of see it behind me. So I'm going to screw these pieces in here, secure them down, and then I got a couple other things I gotta do before we go, so. So like I said, we just want something, like I said, for the mattress to kind of rub up against, so we don't have to worry about anything protruding while we're sleeping and rolling into it or whatever. And then I also have this piece here. So this piece I'm gonna put up on the ceiling here because it's a little soft, and I don't know if the kids are gonna really be sleeping up here this trip, but I just wanted them to not poke through. So I'm gonna glue and screw this thing up to the top.
Because I'm going to help you. I really like this camper. It's a nice one.
Alright, again, quick and dirty. Like I said, I don't even know if the kids are going to utilize this. We have a mattress that we bought last night at Walmart. It's like a foam mattress, and it'll fit in here. Perfect. So the kids will sleep here. Alright, Tibby's there, Ashley's there, Sally's in her bed, and getting ready to eat her, well, she's eating a banana and getting ready to sleep.
For your hands.
So, anyways, but we were just talking about the bathroom. Teba, back up. Whoops. We were talking about the bathroom and being able to use it, and it locked. I don't know why. So this is my answer to this problem. Stay there, Teva. So I don't know. I don't know what to do.
It's really latched.
It is very latched. Get it. Hey!
We got Mom.
Oh, yay. How'd you do it? Just pry it open.
Pried it open. Problem solved. It's a little crazy in here right now. So we'll probably see it in the morning maybe. It's pretty chaotic, you know. I'll give you an update tomorrow. Night one in the camper. Here we go. Stay here. Stay right here, though.
Want me to push? Teva.
Dad, don't drop your camera.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. What?
How do you get all the way over to that White House over there?
We walk.
Huh?
Walk.
Oh. Dad, I'm gonna jump down. Wait, jump like that.
Tina.
That bridges are so cool. Is it still going down?
A little bit. That one is a helicopter.
Look
down,
it.
sweetie.
Look it. It's opening. So we made it to Jay Cook State Park. So we left Ashland, went to Duluth, hung out for a little bit, as you saw, and then we decided last minute, hey, let's see if there's a spot open at Jay Cook State Park, and we'll just crash there and then, you know, spend the night and then go back home in the morning. Well, we had to make a couple stops because we needed some baby wipes because we were out. And so we stopped at Walmart in Cloquet, and then we got to the park here, registered, self-registered. I got back in the car, went to throw it in drive. It got to neutral and the shifting cable broke or snapped or something. I don't know. I tried looking and figuring it out. I couldn't figure it out, but I know it won't shift into anything. It's just stuck in neutral right now. And so we are literally parked right here. Can't really see the Suburban, it's over there, but we're like right at the, we kind of were right there, and we ended up rolling down. I pushed it just to get away from the building a little bit. The ranger, whatever, came and helped us. We were able to get our electric plugged into the building right there, and we were looking forward to having water and stuff. Yeah, that's not happening. We are stuck here, and I was gonna put in a request for AAA now, but I was like, they're just gonna be, it's like currently Sunday, number one, so I don't know, like, it's just not gonna be worth it to even mess with right now, because they're gonna take the truck, and then I don't know if they'd have to take the camper too, and then it's like, well, then what we'd have to do, go get a hotel or something. But they were cool with us just parking here and sleeping for the night, so we'll deal with it in the morning. So that's at least a benefit, I suppose. We don't have to spend money for a hotel, at least for tonight. We got everybody, all the kids are down. Asher's still awake, but he's in bed. So we're just going to try to get some sleep. We had no curtains on the camper, and I made a makeshift one last night, well, for the last 2 nights, out of a garbage bag just on the one back window, because there was a light at the family farm that we were staying at, and so we just put a garbage bag across there, and then I ripped that off this morning before we left. Well, now I just had to go and put up them all over all the windows now, so I should have just left the one on. But so I have a little bit of privacy. Got the jack stands. You see, got the jack stands down, and got the wheel chalk there with the brick and some actual wheel chocks too. So we'll see what happens in the morning. Call AAA, get it towed or whatever, and then hopefully they can get it in and fixed ASAP, and we can get on our way. So goodbye to our Monday, I'm sure. I guess you just roll with the punches on this kind of stuff. So, but anyways, thought I'd update. since we're kind of making a video of some of the stuff we're doing on this trip, and one of the things is getting stranded at Jay Cook State Park. So I'll probably see you in the morning, and we'll see what's going on. Well, good morning. So as you can see, we're in a little bit different setting. So I was able to YouTube. Thankfully we had enough reception that I was able to YouTube and watch a couple more videos and figured out that it was just the bushing that wore off for the connection point for the shifter. So I was able to slide it back on and shift it back into, you know, park and then drive. And actually came off a couple more times while I was backing in here, but I was able to put it back together and we got into this spot. So Teva's still sleeping. Asher's coming out right now. Got Hannah and Sailor out here. So we are enjoying some, as Hannah would call it, trash cereal. We got some generic brand Frosted Flakes and some raw milk. And half and half, I would say. Half good, half bad. So, Asher, you want to say good morning? So, yeah, we are in spot 39E at Jay Cook State Park. I was able to finagle getting both the camper and the car in here, so I didn't really want to detach it. So kind of got it at a weird angle here, but it took me about 3 times of backing up in the pitch black without Hannah, because she was inside with the kids, because we were moving it once they'd already fallen asleep. So, but got her backed in here, just enough room. The first time the front end was like still way out here. I was like, that's not gonna work. So, but we got it in there. So anyways, we might end up doing take a little walk or something before we get going. I wanted to leave early this morning yet, but I don't know. Now that all this happened, I'm like, kind of want to just decompress and stay here for a little bit maybe. So I had bought stuff. At Walmart last night, so we had to stop to get baby wipes. So I actually bought what I'm wearing right now. Bought some sweatpants and sweatshirt, and bought baby wipes. But then I bought some stuff for like making s'mores. And I was like, oh, we'll get the kids to sleep and we'll sit down and have a nice fire in the fire pit and enjoy ourselves company and while the kids sleep. Well, that didn't happen, so maybe we can still do that this morning before we leave. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But so just gonna eat some breakfast and see where the day takes us, I guess. So, but ultimately heading home today. So, but something changes, so I'll share it. Okay, you just stand still right there. Hey, Asher. Hey, Asher. Stand still right there. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go for a little walk.
Look at all that. Here, there's people coming.
Yeah, you can wait.
Just go throw it in the fire pit.
It was big.
Could leave it for the blue.
Alright, Laura.
Yeah.
The fire pit, honey.
Oh, found it.
Yeah, I didn't know if we wanted that in the. I want to see.
Hand over there.
I told him to get in his seat and buckle up.
Well, do you think he's gonna do that?
Apparently not. Would it be alright if I started the truck?
Yeah, that's fine.
Put some music on? Might get her.
Alright, did my once around. We're all ready to go. The kids are in the car. Everything's locked up. So now the trip home. Hopefully it's uneventful and we're there in a few hours and everything will be good. Well, O'Reilly Auto Parts for the win. Thankfully I brought my jack too, just to make it a little bit easier to get it off the ground a little bit, but I'll try a couple of zip ties just to wrap around to keep that linkage together. I bought the bushing, but I don't want to mess with that right now. Everything's really hot. I already burned my hand earlier, or my wrist on the muffler here. And just gonna leave that for now, and that should get us home. It seems pretty secure, so again, I saw that on a YouTube video. But yeah, that's it for now, on our way home. That's it for this video. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and like the video. And if you subscribe, then you'll be able to see the rest of what we do to this and everything else. So thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time. Peace.